Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Max here, and today we have a brand new video. Now, I want to give a warning, this is probably going to be the most disliked video I have ever made on this channel. It's going to be talking about why I think Sora will never be in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Probably never going to be in a Smash Bros. Game in general. I would love Sora, I want to just mention that right now. I want Sora in the game. But there's so many things that we need to talk about of why it's just not going to work out. So Sora fans, I'm fine if you dislike the video, but please just watch the video to its full extent before disliking. That's all I ask from you. If you don't like my points, that's fine. I just ask if you're gonna comment about my points, you watch the full video before going straight into it. So I'm gonna be bringing back up stuff with Disney, because Kingdom Hearts is a Disney IP. I've seen some people, most people do know this, but Kingdom Hearts is a Disney IP. I see some people thinking it's Square. I think it's like a 50-50 thing, like a merge joint of some stuff is owned by Square with Kingdom Hearts, some stuff Disney owns. Ultimately, Square develops the games. They publish it, I think. But the Sora character is a Disney IP. So, going into this, I'm going to bring up their most recent thing with Disney and Sony. In case you guys don't know, there was this deal between Disney and Sony where they would be able to use, or Disney would be able to use Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But, in case you don't know, Spider-Man isn't owned by Marvel. It's a Marvel character, but they sold it years ago. It doesn't really matter right now. But what I want to bring up with this whole deal is the original deal was they would be getting 5% of the earnings from the MCU Spider-Man movies. And yeah, I mean that's an okay amount, but they also didn't pay for anything of the movie, so that's just basically free money. So I mean, there's nothing to really complain there about on Disney's side. The contract was expected to expire, so Disney was asking for 50-50. What we know about that 50-50 deal, they were asking for 50%. They weren't going to pay for the film, which that is just a terrible deal. I don't care what company you are, Disney, the most profitable company, or just the most famous movie company right now in terms of box office numbers. I don't care what company you are. That is not fair numbers to the other company. And basically it started this whole war between Disney and Sony. And yeah, the current deal now is Disney would be getting 25%, and they'll be paying 25%, which is still a bit too high, I mean, in my opinion, because if, let's just say, the next Spider-Man movie gets $1 billion, that's 25% they paid for, like, a $200 million movie. It just, the numbers, that's just free money that Disney doesn't really deserve, if I'm being honest, and with this deal, at least. And, the reason why I bring that point up is because Disney is going to be a hard company to work with in terms of the Nintendo side, trying to get the IP of Sora. This is probably going to include the music. If they wanted to get Mickey, Donald, Goofy, somehow in the final Smash, those are three characters that's going to cost so much money from both, or just the Disney side. They're going to ask for a lot of money. It's probably going to be a completely unfair deal towards Nintendo. I don't know how these deals work out. It's not public knowledge, but it's obvious that Square Enix is a hard company to work with, and Disney with the Sony thing, they're obviously a difficult company to work with just that, when they were getting free money basically. Another point I want to bring up is, again, Disney is greedy. In case you don't know, this was the numbers that I'm talking about. This was around the time of 2017 when Star Wars The Last Jedi was coming out. Disney was wanting to take, I believe it was 65% of the earnings towards the tickets at a movie theater, which most movie companies, when it comes to theaters and everything, they only take 40 to 50%. Disney coming in with, again, an extra 15%. Disney is actually, this isn't really known, a lot of people don't realize this, but Disney is the reason why movie theaters are slowly dying. Yes, the Disney movies, they're popular, but they cost so much for the movie theaters to run. Like, it really affects their business when they play a Disney movie. because again, Disney asks for so much more compared to other movie partners out there. And honestly, this 65%, it probably is higher now with movies like Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame that came out like a year after Last Jedi. And Disney holds the spot of the most profitable, or not most profitable, the biggest box office movie ever. Do you honestly think Disney wasn't going to try to increase their percentage? Because, I mean, I don't know, it's just, they're such a greedy company. Do we really want a greedy company to take advantage of Nintendo? They'll probably throw some, like, we want 90% of the DLC sales or something, plus this money that you'll offer us to allow Nintendo to use the IP. It just does not make sense to have this company work with Nintendo. And a third point I'm bringing up, I'm Bayonetta. Okay, you're gonna be talking about, what does Bayonetta have to do with this? Well, Bayonetta is gonna have to deal with a lot. If, let's just say, this is in development. Disney is very big into censorship, and Nintendo did a great job, censoring Bayonetta. But what I'm trying to say here is do you think if you look, I don't think I put anything in the video, probably not, I don't know. If you Google Disney censorship, you will see so many things Disney has censored. They've censored on Disney Plus. There's been so much censorship on Disney Plus. If you look at The Simpsons, there's a lot censored there. There's so many classic movies that Disney censored that's not even a big deal. Like, that's a whole nother story. But my whole point is, if Disney is that serious about censorship, do you really think they're gonna want their characters, Sora, Mickey, all of them, around a character like Bayonetta? Or who else do we have? Like, it doesn't make sense just if you look at the way Disney is about their characters. I get Bayonetta is very much censored in this game, but it's just, Bayonetta's in the game. It's still a thing, and I don't think Disney is going to be keen with that, just with their history of censorship. So basically, my whole points is Disney is a very greedy company. They've said they want to work with Nintendo, but I mean, just look at their past history. Do we really want Disney to be part of Smash Bros? Like, trust me, guys, I really want Sora in the game, but it just doesn't make sense. That's really all I have to say. I feel like I made pretty good points. Sora fans, I want Sora in the game. If you disagree with me, I would like to know why you think Sora has a chance. And, like, I get it, Disney has said, blah, blah, blah. But I'm interested what you guys have to think about this. If I'm crazy, let me know. This is the end of the video. To all the new people, if you're not subscribed yet, we're trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and we're doing a pretty good job of reaching that goal. We have a Discord server in the description. We also have merch that has been selling once again like crazy. So if you've not gotten your merch, it's only going to be available till June 10th. It's fire right now. So many colors. I'm about to get mine in a couple weeks. So, yeah. That's all I have to say, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.